Hello. Have you ever been in your car when your favorite English song starts playing?
Oh, I love when that happens.
Right. You hear the music, you feel the beat, and even if you do not know every single word perfectly, you just start to sing along.
Yeah, you just follow the rhythm, you follow the melody.
Exactly. And in that moment, speaking English feels fun.
Yeah.
It feels really natural and easy.
It does.
But what happens when the music stops and you try to speak English in a real conversation? For many of us, the fun just stops immediately.
You freeze up.
Right. Your heart beats fast. You feel completely stuck. You cannot find the right words, even though you know them in your head.
That is a very difficult feeling, but it is incredibly common.
It really is.
Speaking a new language with another person can feel, well, like walking in a dark forest without a flashlight.
Ooh, that is a scary feeling.
Right. You know the trees are there, but you are afraid to take a step. We have all experienced that sudden fear.
I certainly have. But today, we have a bright flashlight to help you walk through that forest safely. Welcome to our deep dive. I am your host, William.
And I'm your expert, Billy.
Our mission today is to help you learn how to speak English fluently and confidently. We want to show you a simple path to clear speaking.
And the greatest part of this mission, we want to help you do this without feeling stressed or worried.
Yes, no stress today. And before we start, we want to make a special promise to you, the listener. We know that you are studying English, and we really respect your journey.
We do.
So today, we will speak gently, we will speak clearly, we will use simple, everyday words.
Exactly. You can relax your shoulders. You do not need a dictionary today. You will be able to follow along and understand every idea we share.
So please, find a comfortable spot and let us explore this together.
Today, we are looking at a very powerful tool. It is called the shadowing technique.
Shadowing.
Yes. We looked at serious academic studies, articles from language schools, and expert discussions. And we are going to put all of those pieces together for you.
Let us start with the core idea. You know, when I hear the word shadowing, I just think of a sunny day.
A sunny day.
Yeah. I walk outside, and my shadow is on the ground. When I walk, my shadow walks. When I stop, my shadow stops. It is always right behind me.
You have the perfect picture in your mind. That is exactly it.
Oh, really? Is this what we mean when we talk about language learning?
Yes, it is a special way to practice speaking. You listen to an audio recording of a native English speaker,
Okay, I listen.
but you do not listen to the whole sentence, wait for them to finish, and then repeat it back.
Wait, I do not wait? But that is how I always learned in school.
I know, but that is the old way of learning. With shadowing, you do not wait for them to finish.
So if I do not wait, I must be speaking while they're speaking. That sounds, well, it sounds like a race.
It is not a race to win. It is more like you are running together.
Oh, running together.
Right. You listen and speak at the almost exact same time. You let the speaker start, and you follow just a half second behind them.
Like a shadow.
Exactly. You become their voice shadow. When their voice goes up, your voice goes up. When they take a breath, you take a breath.
Wow, this goes right back to the song on the radio.
Yes, it does.
When my favorite song plays, I do not wait for the singer to finish the 3-minute song before I start singing. I sing with them. I want to catch the feeling.
That is the magic of it. You are riding the wave of the native speaker.
That sounds really fun. But why is this specific method so good for adults?
Well, the science from our sources explains something fascinating about the adult brain.
What is that?
As adults, our brains have fixed, strong habits. We already know our first language perfectly. We know how to build sentences in our native language without even trying.
I see. Because my brain is comfortable with my first language, it tries to use those old rules for English.
Yes, and that makes you overthink.
Oh, I always overthink. I worry about making a perfect sentence in my head. I check my verbs, I check my nouns, and then by the time I open my mouth, the conversation is already gone.
Exactly. That overthinking is the biggest wall for adult learners. We want to be perfect before we speak.
Right.
Shadowing helps you jump right over that wall. It completely removes the thinking step.
It removes the thinking.
Yes. When you shadow, you directly connect your ears to your mouth. Scientists say this direct connection improves your working memory.
Working memory. Let me see if I understand this. Is working memory like a small table in my mind?
A small table, I like that.
Yeah, like if I cover the table with heavy grammar books and dictionary pages and fear, There is just no space left to actually build an English sentence.
That is a brilliant way to describe it. Your small table is too full.
Yeah.
Shadowing sweeps all those heavy grammar books right off the table. You do not need to think about the rules because the native speaker is already following them.
Oh, I just listen and repeat, so my table is clear.
Exactly. This clears space on your table to focus on the physical act of speaking.
The physical act. You know, we forget that speaking is physical. My mouth, my tongue, my lips, they are muscles.
Yes, they are.
They need to learn how to move in new ways to make English sounds. When I shadow, I am basically sending my mouth to the gym.
That is exactly what you're doing. You train your mouth to make new sounds automatically.
Just like my legs know how to ride a bike without me thinking about it.
Right. Your mouth learns the muscle memory of English. It learns the shapes and the breathing.
I love the idea of sending my mouth to the gym. And we want you, our listener, to try participating right now.
Yes, this is a great time to practice.
Please go to the comment section below, write down your own sentence using the word shadow.
Or write a sentence telling everyone about your favorite English song that you love to sing along to.
Yes. We are very excited to read your answers.
Taking a small action right away is a wonderful step for your learning.
It really is. Okay, let us look at a very heavy feeling that adult learners carry. We carry a lot of fear.
Yes, the anxiety is real.
When we are children, we do not care if we say a silly word. But as adults, we want to sound smart. We are terrified of making mistakes in front of other people.
It is a very normal fear.
So how can just repeating words like a shadow help cure this deep fear?
Well, this emotional side is maybe the most important part of our deep dive. The research we reviewed gives us wonderful news about this.
Good news. I like good news.
Yes. We looked at large studies from universities in China and Indonesia. They tested students who were learning English, and the results showed clearly that shadowing greatly reduces speaking anxiety.
Really? It melts the fear away.
It really does melt away over time.
But how? If I am scared of speaking, it seems like speaking more would just make me more scared. What is the hidden trick here?
Think about the heavy lifting. Why are we afraid to speak?
Because we do not want to sound foolish.
Right, because creating an English sentence from zero is a very heavy task. You have to find the right vocabulary word, you have to put it in the correct past or future tense.
And you have to worry about your accent. Your brain is lifting heavy weights, and you are afraid of dropping them.
Exactly. It is exhausting just thinking about all those steps.
It really is.
But when you use the shadowing method, you drop the heavy weights. You do not have to create the sentence from zero.
Because the audio is doing it.
Yes. The native speaker in the audio does all the hard work for you. They choose the perfect words. They use the correct grammar naturally.
Oh, wow.
They provide the perfect rhythm. Your only job is just to follow their path.
This feels like riding a bicycle with training wheels on the back tire.
Yes, training wheels.
I feel completely safe because the training wheels stop me from falling over. The native speaker is my training wheels.
That is a great way to look at it.
Or it is like dancing. If I do not know the dance, I just hold the hands of a professional dancer and follow their footsteps. They pull me across the floor and suddenly I am dancing.
You are dancing and you are not falling. And because you feel safe with your partner, you experience something very special.
What is that?
A quick feeling of success. You hear your own voice speaking beautiful, correct English. It sounds smooth. This feeling of success is very powerful. It builds your confidence block by block.
And when my confidence goes up, my motivation goes up. I change my inner story from English is too hard, I cannot do this, to wow, listen to me, I am actually speaking English right now.
Yes. That inner story changes everything. Once you believe you can make the sound smoothly, the fear just disappears. You start to enjoy the process.
I love that. And before we talk about how to practice this every day, we want to pause for just a moment to ask you a quick favor.
Yes, just a small favor.
If you like this video, please subscribe and click the like button, save this video for your future English studies, and share it with your friends so they can learn too.
We really want you to share your thoughts with them. Building a community makes learning so much easier.
Sharing resources is how we all grow. And while you are sharing your thoughts, please go to the comments section again.
Yes. We want you to write down a simple sentence in English about a time you felt nervous speaking a new language.
And tell us, how did you overcome that nervous feeling? Your story might be the exact thing another listener needs to read today to feel brave.
It is so helpful to read other people's stories.
Okay, so now that we know shadowing removes the fear and builds the muscle, I want the practical map.
The daily routine.
Yes, I want to know the routine. How do we actually do this every day to build real fluency?
Well, the daily routine from the experts is surprisingly simple. You do not need to sit in a library for 3 hours.
Oh, thank goodness.
You do not need expensive software. You only need 10 minutes a day.
Wait, 10 minutes? I spend more than 10 minutes just drinking my morning coffee. Surely 10 minutes is not enough to change how I speak.
10 focused minutes is very powerful if you follow the correct steps. The experts break this routine into 4 easy parts.
Okay, I have my pen ready. What is step 1?
Step 1 is simply listen. You find a short piece of audio. It should not be long, maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute. You play it. You sit back. You just listen to understand the story or the meaning. You do not try to speak at all.
Okay, step 1 is absorbing the environment. I am just getting the flavor of the words. I can do that. What happens in step 2?
Step 2 is called mumble.
Mumble. I thought mumbled speaking was a bad thing. When people mumble, I cannot understand them.
In a real conversation, yes, mumbling is bad. But in practice, it is a secret weapon.
How is it a secret weapon?
When you mumble, you speak very, very quietly. You almost whisper. You do not use your full voice.
So I just make small sounds.
Yes. You listen to the short audio again, but this time you make the sounds with your mouth very softly. You do not worry about saying the words perfectly.
Ah, I see the strategy here.
You just hum and buzz your lips along with the rhythm.
By mumbling, I am sneaking past my brain's fear of sounding bad. Because it is so quiet, I cannot judge myself.
Exactly.
I am just warming up my jaw and my tongue like a car engine warming up on a cold morning.
You are warming up the engine safely. Next is step 3, synchronized reading.
Synchronized reading. What does that mean?
This is where you connect your eyes to your ears and your mouth. You play the audio, you look at the text, the script, or the subtitles.
Okay.
And as the speaker talks, you read the words aloud at the exact same time.
So my eyes see the word, my ears hear how it sounds, and my mouth feels how to say it all at once.
Yes, all of your senses are working together.
It is like looking at a map while driving the car. The map guides me.
It builds very strong memory. Finally, we reach step 4, prosody shadowing.
Prosody? That sounds like a heavy science word.
It is just a scientific word for the music of a language. English has a special music.
Ah, the melody.
Yes. Some words are pushed loudly, some words are very quiet and fast. It has a beat. In step 4, you take away the map.
No more text.
No more text. You turn off the subtitles. You close your eyes. You shadow the speaker by listening only. You focus 100% on the beat, the emotion, and the rhythm.
Oh, wow. Step 4 is flying without a safety net. The training wheels are off. I am fully dancing with the partner in the dark, just feeling the music.
It is a wonderful feeling, but there is a very important warning here.
A warning.
Yes. The audio you choose for your 10 minutes is critical. If you choose the wrong audio, this will not work.
Oh, how do I know what to choose?
Experts use a rule called the I+1 rule.
Math. Math in an English deep dive.
Yeah.
Okay, explain the I+1 rule to me.
Do not worry, it is easy math. The letter I stands for your current level of English. It is what you know right now.
Okay, my current level.
The +1 means you must add just a tiny bit of difficulty. You should choose audio where you easily understand 80 to 90% of the words.
So there should only be a few new words.
Exactly.
That makes total sense. If I pick something that is I+10, like a university lecture about advanced chemistry in English, I will understand nothing.
You would be lost.
I will feel sad. I will close my laptop and I will quit.
Right. Frustration is the enemy of learning. If it is too hard, you cannot shadow the rhythm because your brain is panicking about the vocabulary.
We do not want to panic.
No, you need materials that are slightly challenging, but mostly comfortable. Good sources are TED Talks on simple subjects.
TED Talks are great.
You can use podcasts, too. There are fantastic YouTube channels. Easy English goes on the street and talks to regular people.
Oh, I like them.
Rachel's English is perfect for watching how the mouth moves.
So, I should probably avoid turning on a fast Hollywood action movie with loud explosions and heavy street slang for my practice.
Yes. Save the action movies for Friday night popcorn.
Good advice.
For shadowing, the background noise makes it impossible to hear the clear pronunciation. You need clear, normal speaking voices at a natural speed.
I really appreciate this daily routine. It is like stretching your arms and legs for 10 minutes every morning.
That is exactly what it is.
You know, you do not wake up, put on your shoes, and try to run a 40-kilometer marathon every single day. That would break your body.
It would hurt a lot.
You just do small, simple stretches to keep your muscles warm and ready.
Small daily stretches for your brain and your voice.
We have another small task for you, the listener.
Yes, back to the comments.
Go to the comments and write a sentence telling everyone which tool you will use, which YouTube channel, which TED Talk, or which TV show are you going to use for your 10 minutes of shadowing practice tomorrow morning.
Share your choices so other learners can discover good materials too. A good recommendation is a gift to another student.
Okay, we have the daily stretch routine, but this brings us to the golden question. Every single language learner asks this.
What is the question?
If I stretch my mouth for 10 minutes a day using the 4 steps, when will I finally sound fluent? When will the magic happen?
We all wish there was a magic button we could press to be fluent tomorrow morning.
That would be nice.
But the academic reviews provide a very clear timeline.
Yeah.
Short, random practice, like doing it once on Tuesday and then forgetting about it until next month, that does not work.
Okay, so what does work?
To make permanent changes in your brain, the practice must be regular, and it must last for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. Let me be honest, when I hear 6 weeks, my brain thinks that is a huge mountain to climb.
Yeah, it does sound like a lot.
6 weeks feels like a very long time to commit to something new.
It sounds like a long time on a calendar. But let us look closer at the actual time. Let's do the math again.
Okay, let me calculate this. 10 minutes a day, 6 weeks is 42 days.
Right?
10 minutes multiplied by 42 days is 420 minutes. Wait a minute.
Keep going.
420 minutes divided by 60 minutes. That is exactly 7 hours.
Yes.
7 total hours of work to change my fluency. I spend 7 hours watching television in a single weekend. That is incredibly fast.
See, when you look at the real numbers, it is a very small investment.
It really is.
The secret power is not the total hours. The secret power is consistency. Doing 10 minutes every single day is completely different for your brain than trying to study for 5 hours straight on a Sunday afternoon.
Why does the brain prefer the 10 minutes? If I have a free Sunday, why not just do all 7 hours at once and be done with it?
Because your brain is like a muscle building a road. When you practice for 10 minutes, you put down some stones.
Okay, I am putting down stones.
But the road is not finished until you go to sleep. During sleep, your brain hardens the road. It connects the memories.
Oh, sleep is the magic.
Yes. When you wake up and practice again the next day, you build upon a hard, strong road.
And what happens if I do 5 hours on Sunday?
If you practice for 5 hours, your brain gets tired. It cannot process all that information. Most of the stones just wash away.
That makes total sense. A daily habit over 6 weeks gives the brain time to sleep, build, and grow.
Exactly.
It is like watering a small plant. If I give the plant a little cup of water every morning, it grows green and tall.
Yes.
If I pour a huge bucket of water on it once a month, the plant drowns.
That is a perfect analogy.
7 hours total, spread out over 6 weeks. Anyone listening right now can do that. You can do your 10 minutes while you're waiting for your morning coffee to brew.
It fits perfectly into a morning routine. It just requires a small personal commitment.
And we want to help you make that commitment right now. Please go to the comment section one last time.
Yes, write down this simple sentence.
I promise to practice shadowing for 6 weeks. When you type the words, when you make it public, it helps your brain commit to the goal. You are making a promise to yourself.
I cannot wait to see all those promises. It is the start of a wonderful journey.
We have traveled through so much helpful information today. It feels like we unpacked a very practical secret to learning English.
We really did.
Can you gather the main ideas for us one more time?
I would be happy to. Keep these simple tools in your pocket. Shadowing is speaking right behind an audio track, just like a shadow on the ground.
Right.
It is incredibly helpful because it stops your fear of making mistakes. The native speaker does the heavy lifting, so your confidence grows.
Yes. No heavy grammar books.
Exactly. You do not need to study grammar rules. You just need a 10-minute daily routine using the 4 steps. Listen, mumble, synchronize, and feel the rhythm.
And pick the right audio.
Yes, use audio that you easily understand. And finally, if you water that plant every day for at least 6 weeks, your spoken English will transform. Your voice will sound natural and your words will flow.
That is a fantastic summary. Thank you. Do you have one final thought, something new for our listeners to think about after they finish this episode?
I do. I want you to think about a baby.
A baby.
Yes. Think about how a baby learns their very first language. A small child does not sit at a wooden desk.
No, they do not.
They do not open heavy grammar books. They do not look at lists of verbs. What do? They look at their parents.
No.
They listen to the funny sounds their parents make, and then they mimic those sounds. They repeat the sounds over and over, playing with their mouth until the sounds make sense.
Ah, the babies are shadowing their parents from day one.
Exactly. They shadow their parents. As adult learners, we complicate things. We think learning must be painful and full of hard rules.
We really do make it hard on ourselves.
But maybe we do not need harder textbooks. We just need to find our language parents on podcasts or videos.
That is wonderful.
We just need to listen to them and simply shadow their voices until we find our own comfortable voice in English.
What a beautiful, comforting thought. We just need to find our language parents.
We just need to find our language parents.
We just need to find our language parents.
Are you... Are you shadowing me right now?
Are you shadowing me right now?
Okay, that is actually very funny.
Okay, that is actually very funny.
But you are doing a very good job following my rhythm.
But you are doing a very good job following my rhythm.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone.
Please stop now. It is time to say goodbye.
Please stop now. It is time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy shadowing.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy shadowing.